Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So we're going to take a look at the OnePlus Nord today, and I apologize from the beginning. I'm a little under the weather, but I had to get this video out to you guys. So this is a OnePlus Nord. You can find this device at wirelessplace.com. Wait until you hear the price. Wow, just over 400 bucks. This is the 12 gig 256 gig model. That's incredible. So it looks like they sent over the blue model, and I appreciate them sending this over. We'll go ahead and get this cracked open here, and we'll give you a quick detailed walkthrough. So this might be a little bit of a lengthy video, but hope you guys enjoy it. The OnePlus Nord is a device I've been highly interested in, but just hadn't gotten around to it. So yeah, looks like he sent over the blue model, so I appreciate that. Again, this is 12 gigs of RAM with a Snapdragon 765G in here, and this, wow, this way Nord, it's incredible. So I'll get this set up for you, and then we'll come back. But yeah, 12 gigs, 256 gigs of storage. So in this little casing here, you actually get oh, this is a beautiful case. All right, so this is the case that it comes in. Really nice looking case. We'll try that on as well. And you get all these paperwork, the paperwork and manuals. You get some Nord stickers, things like that. SIM tray is in there as well, the tool, and then it's got a 4,115 milliamp hour battery. We'll get to the specs in a second here, but you get the warp charger. This is a huge charging brick. This thing is huge. That is a big charging brick. Wow, that's incredible. So I'm going to get the device set up, and I will be right back, and we'll take a look at the hardware, and we'll get this thing going for you. Alright guys, we are back and signed in, and so the first thing I'm going to do is show you the hardware. So this 1080p display is 6.44 inches, and it is a 90 hertz display. They've done very well so far with me with this device with display. I think it looks really good, but let's take a look at the hardware. So this blue is something that I thought I wouldn't like in person, but after I have it in hand, it actually is pretty decent. I would purchase the gray version, but you know, this blue one is definitely beautiful. It's eclectic. It's very different. The sides are like a shiny material, obviously, but it's a different color blue, so it looks good in contrast with the color of the device itself. So you've got the camera set up on the back here, and I'll read these camera specs to you guys. I know a lot of you guys like that. So you've got a 48 megapixel, and you've got a wide. That's a wide on the 48 megapixel. And you've got the 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, and you've got a 5 megapixel depth and a 2 megapixel macro lens. And on the front, it's got the 32 megapixel wide and then an 8 megapixel ultra wide. So that's really important. This is a very nice camera setup. I mean, you've got 4K 60 on the front camera, which is really nice. Now again, this is the 12 gig 256 gig model, and this is just absolutely incredible. For the price, you are getting a whole bunch. So camera setup on the back, LED, dual tone LED. You got the vibrate switch right there, the mute and vibrate switch, as they always have, power button and volume rocker on this side, and it's clean along the sides here. And on the top here, you've got the microphone, and on the bottom you've got the speaker, grill, charging port, SIM card tray, and a microphone there. And so you've got in-screen fingerprint reader. Again, that beautiful 6.44 inch display. And we're going to deep dive into the software for a little bit during this video. I'll be sure to give you follow-up videos on this particular device. But yeah, this screen is beautiful. The color is beautiful. Let's go ahead and bring in the Pixel 5. You can see the size difference. I know you guys are probably wondering about that. Here is the Pixel 4a, which is pretty much the same size. But this is how big it is compared to these two devices. Now, obviously, the Fold is a heck of a lot bigger as far as screen size or whatever, but it's about the size of the Nord almost. So yeah, this is going to be really nice. Oh, I think I got the velvet right here too. You can kind of see the velvet, a lot taller because it has a 6.8 inch display. But nonetheless, let's move these out of the way and let's dig into the software here. So OnePlus's software obviously is stock Android, and I think this is a huge plus to people who are wanting stock Android. I'm sure there's a software update on here. I saw one. Yep, there's an update right there to update the software to 10.5.8. We won't do that right now. Let's see where we actually are as far as the software goes. So about, and right here. Here we go. We're on the July security patch, so that'll move us all the way up to where we need to be. And again, 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage. That is absolutely incredible. And let's get that screenshot for social media. But I'm just surprised at this price. Now, digging into the software. And let me just start by saying real quick, this is a fantastic feeling device. It feels just a little bit bigger than the like in hand is such a curve. Even though it's a lot bigger, the feel of this device is absolutely great, man. It feels really good. So it's been a while since I've seen a dual camera setup on a device. I think Samsung did that before. But bloatware, I'm surprised to see Amazon shopping on there. That's a surprise. And then that Amazon Prime Video is there. Now the plus is that I actually use those, so that's not bloatware. But here it is, Facebook. So let's uninstall Facebook. And it is gone. That was fast. Wow, I blinked and it was gone. But no bloatware. No bloatware. So before we get into the settings, we'll swipe down. Let me clear this stuff out here. We'll swipe down and you can see what the menu up top looks like. And you can see you've got all your stuff in here, data switch card, battery saver, blah, blah, blah. NFC, this is the setup. I should be able to switch to dark mode from here. No, that's night mode. Excuse me, we'll get into the settings and go ahead and go to dark mode. But you got your shelf over here. Let's sign in. I apologize again if I'm sniffling. Sorry about that. I needed to get, this is the best I've felt in a long time. So, but we'll get back to that. Oh, Instagram is on here too. It's kind of surprised. But let's go into the settings and let's look at the settings menu. Wow, yeah. Yay, part of the Red Cable crew. So here we go. You've got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, NFC, tap to pay and everything, display. And you've got, let's turn this up to 10, advanced. Here's what I want to get into, and refresh rate. Here we go. So it is set to 90 right out of the box. So that is a huge plus. Front camera display area. Look at this. You can actually drop it down if you want to. That looks horrible. Let's put it back up. Definitely looks better like this. You can also choose which applications you want to hide that in there as well. So you've got Vivid, Natural, and you got Advanced, where you can go in and go down and really make some changes. I just normally leave that on Vivid. So you've got app display full screen. You can choose which apps you want in full screen. Sleep timer, blah, blah, blah. Night mode, you can see here. And then you've got vibrant color effects. So this definitely is something that I would turn on. It's just a beautiful thing to turn on. Why wouldn't I want to turn that on? I wanted a punchy, vibrant display when I can get it. You've got the ambient display, font size, display scale, status bar, screensaver, clock and everything. And I'm trying to figure out where I can go to my dark mode at. I would think it would be in, oh, it's under customizations. That's right. I forgot that OnePlus keeps that under customizations. So where is it at? Here we go. And here's my dark mode. This is beautiful. So we're going to take a look at the wallpapers that come standard. Here is the one that would come if you bought the gray version of this. And then you've got these different color ones. These are really nice, man. I like that. And these are the older ones over here. So let's switch it to this moving one right here, because it's a moving wallpaper, animated wallpaper on there. So you've got the clocks on here. Let's go none. Nope. Let's hit this. And then we'll go fingerprint reader. You can see the different kinds of fingerprint readers. Now, unfortunately, they haven't really added anything different in here from what I could see. I don't remember this energy one, but it's probably been there, but we'll go with the energy one. You can adjust your buttons, colors, and everything. You can just do whatever you want to do in here. I think this is pretty cool. Let's switch to that one, like a cyan looking color. Then you got your dark mode already turned on. You can change your icons for your drop down menu and everything. I think that's pretty cool. You can also change the phone's dialer or whatever you want to do. You can change all this in here. You can get more, but I like the rounded colors. And you've got your font here. So this is the one that it should have been on. I like that one. And that is in there in the customization. So vibration, you got sound and vibrate. You got all these different things on here, and you've got the tuner right here. So leaving it on dynamic, I think is where I'll leave it at. I think that's going to be really cool to get that sound out of there. Earphone mode, you got all the smart Bluetooth answer there, notifications, ringtones, blah blah blah. You've got that in there. The ringtone is set to Essence. Let's see here. We love to vibrate on ring. Yeah, pretty loud speakers on here. That's pretty good. Put it back on vibrate. So when I put a SIM card in here and start making some calls, we'll test that out. But nonetheless, you've got your vibrate on the system. Buttons and gestures, I definitely would leave this. I'm so used to gestures now. I do not like having the navigation to the 3 button. I'm so used to the navigation gestures now. I just can't do it with the hard buttons unless I have to. You've got double tap for the camera. I don't like that. The power button, I don't really like those. Slider vibrate, blah blah blah. Yep, we got it. And this is just a walkthrough of the software, folks, for people who have never had this device, just wanted to see this. I used to do these a while ago, but you know, a lot of people requested I dig into the device when I do an unboxing, and that's what I'm doing here. So you can see the storage manager here, 256 gigs, man. This price is just ridiculous. And that's pretty much it. You got your digital well-being. Some people say turn this off and you will get better battery life. But I normally would run this on and I still had pretty good battery life. So let's go into wirelessplace.com and we're going to go ahead and show you the exact pricing here. And again, I apologize for the sniffles. I'm a little under the weather, but I had to bring this to you. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go over to OnePlus. And this phone right now currently is priced at $429, folks. Both colors are in stock, ready to go, ready to ship. You got the gray onyx and you have the blue marble, which is what this is. So be sure to hit wirelessplace.com. Great company. I'm not just saying that. They are a very solid company. They offer that 2-day shipping, which is really nice. Now we're going to go ahead and try on this case here. Wow, this is a different case. I wasn't expecting this. That looks really good. Oh, and it feels great. It's got the matte size with grip on here. Oh yeah. Designed by OnePlus. Is real faint down there. I know you can't see it, but it's there. You can see the port here for this flap is a covered one. I haven't seen those in a long time. And everything is covered. You got the speaker out, volume rocker over there, power over here. This is a nice big cutout, and they cut out for all the ports. And you even have lip protection. There's huge lips on the end of this thing here. So you lay it down front. You don't really need a screen protector on the front if you don't need one. There's one pre-installed, by the way. There is a pre-installed screen protector on this device, so you don't need to buy one if you don't want to. It's kind of, you can kind of see it around the cutout of the camera there. You can see it's one installed. And while we're looking at this, you can see that huge lip on this case, man. That's beautiful. The OnePlus cases have always been great. They have always been really, really good. So I'm excited about that. So here is the OnePlus Nord. I mean, this is just fantastic, man. When you think about it, let's just be honest here. This device is $700 and it is a 5G device, and this is $429. You're getting 12 gigs of RAM and double the storage, bigger screen. It's a good look. It's a good look. This is an even better option than my my FE that I have downstairs. This is a good look, folks. So I'll be sure to give you more coverage on this, and I'm super excited. I'm going to cut the video because I hate to keep sniffling in your ear. I know you guys don't like that, and again, I apologize for that. But man, this is absolutely nice. This is nice. I really didn't know what to expect. Battery. Let's turn on battery percentage. Show battery percentage. Where's there? It's right there. I like to show data speed as well. So wow, man. The Nord is hot, man. This Nord is fire. I like this, man. I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. I didn't know what to expect when getting this for review. It's actually really fire. So I hope you guys enjoyed a walkthrough of the OnePlus Nord. $429, folks. $429. Are you serious? This is gonna be fire. I can already tell this is gonna be a really good device. Let's pop these cameras open real quick, and we'll enable later. And wow, this just incredible, man. So looking at the cameras real quick, you've got the settings here. Let's go through the settings. You swipe up like on OnePlus devices, and you can get nightscape, video, portrait, time lapse, panorama, slow-mo, pro mode. I mean, wow. What more do you want? They are all there. All there. So settings are up here. You got ultra shot HDR, really nice. You got your aspect ratio right here, 4:3 full and 1:1. Video resolution for time. Man, look at this. 4K cinematic, 4K 30. It's got all the resolutions right there. That is absolutely great. And on the front, you've got 4K 60. That is just incredible, man. Kind of shocked that the rear doesn't do 4K 60. In the front does. But I guess that's what it is. You got that 21:9 aspect ratio for the cinematic. That's just really nice. So this is, and you also have tripod long exposure. I am impressed. I'm impressed. This is gonna be really good, man. I'm surprised. This is gonna be a really. I paid attention to the Nord, but I didn't pay attention to the Nord. You know, so I don't know, man. This is, you can switch to 48 megapixels by tapping that up in the center up there. You've got your macro shot right there. There is a lot going on with this thing, man, and I am just excited to get it in the house. So it's your man Jay, detailed walkthrough for the OnePlus Nord, 12 gigs, 256 gigs of storage, $429. If you're a spec head, this is a fantastic deal. 90 hertz display, if that means something to you. Wow. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Take care.